Welcome to the Keeson Landscape Smart Irrigation Trainings. I am Spencer Coffey, and today we will be running through everything that is depletion in the WeatherTRAK system. If you would like this training in writing, I have linked both an English and a Spanish version of this training in the description. Today we will cover, what is the high depletion alert? In other words, what is that alert trying to tell me? And to understand that, we need to cover depletion and what that actually means. Lastly, we'll discuss some action items related to the high depletion alert and how you can resolve it. The WeatherTRAK Help Forum describes the high depletion alert as meaning that the station depletion rate is greater than 70% while in auto mode. The controller will continue to irrigate, trying to compensate by extending run times where possible. When this type of alert occurs, the landscape may be at risk. Now, if that definition left you feeling a little bit like this, don't worry, I promise you'll be a depletion professional by the end of the video. To begin our understanding of the high depletion alert, we have to understand what depletion actually is and to be able to picture what it is telling us. To assist in this, we should start by imagining the soil at any given station as a glass of water, capable of being filled by our irrigation and drained by what your plants drink, and what the heat from the sun takes away, also known as ET or evapotranspiration. Expanding on our water glass analogy, there is one way for your water glass or soil saturation to fill and two ways for your saturation to deplete or pour out the water. We fill our glass with irrigation, increasing how much water our soil is holding or its field capacity. Then, as water gets used by either photosynthetic processes or evaporation from the sun's heat, again, evapotranspiration or ET, the field capacity of water in the soil decreases. The measure of how much water is in your glass, or what the field capacity looks like, is called depletion. When your field capacity is at its maximum limit, or just watered, your station will read that you have 0% depletion. As time passes, hot days persist, and plants grow, the depletion percentage will increase as the water in your soil is used. In WeatherTRAK Auto Mode, when your controller measures that your station has hit 50% depletion, it will water again. This is displayed in the image here on day 3. Now that we understand how the depletion percentages work, we can extend our understanding to when the high depletion alert is given, and what the appropriate next steps forward are. As our WeatherTRAK controller irrigates on auto mode, it is constrained by different variables, such as your set water days or water window, and sometimes is unable to throw enough water to fully resaturate each station. As this effect compounds, your depletion percentage will increase and increase until the controller tracks 70% depletion on your station, meaning that 70% of your station's water glass is empty. At this critical 70% depletion threshold, your controller will send you the high depletion alert. Now that we understand the factors that go into determining the high depletion alert, we can accurately solve this alert with two simple solutions. The first solution is very straightforward. Go to WeatherTRAK Central and check your water window and water days. If you're able to extend that water window or allow another water day, your depletion percentages can dramatically change for the better. The second solution for your high depletion alert is a little bit more involved, so we're going to have to head into WeatherTRAK Central for a demo. Now that we're here in WeatherTRAK Central, in our Manage Controller tab of the controller that we want to control our depletion on, we can scroll down to the Manage Stations tab. In this tab, you can see that there's a column that shows the current depletion for every station. Now, when you have stations whose depletion is over 70%, you can reset that current depletion to whatever value that you want to. So, I'm going to select which stations I'm going to reset the depletion on, set the current depletion to whatever rate that I want it to be at, let's say 40%, and we can save and send these changes back to the controller. Now, ensure that you're doing this only after you've manually watered those stations. You want to ensure that that field capacity matches the current depletion rate that is in WeatherTRAK Central. This ensures that your controller doesn't get any bad data. Now that we've learned the second way to control your depletion, we can head back to the slideshow and finish up our video. Today, we broke down what WeatherTRAK means when it talks about depletion and what it means to have a high depletion alert. We also discussed some remedies to these high depletion alerts and how you can move forward. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to me, the great folks behind the Keys information email provided on screen, or WeatherTRAK customer service. If you need more videos like this one, make sure to check out my YouTube channel or the Heartland University of Excellence for more uploads. As always, happy watering.